Hi guys, good morning and welcome back to Techtrixinfo. It's been a long time we haven't uploaded any videos. From now we'll be uploading technical videos on a regular basis. So please subscribe to us and watch more videos from us. So today's topic is on transmission. It's a big subject, but we are only covering a specific part of it. It's about transmission slippage. We'll cover about signs of transmission slipping, how to fix transmission slipping, how to prevent it from happening, and what are the causes for the transmission to slip. So let's get into the video. So what happens is when you're trying to accelerate your car, when you put your leg on the throttle to accelerate, and what happens is the engine revs up and there is no acceleration happening to the vehicle. So you can see, yes, you are putting the gas, the engine revs up, but the car or the vehicle is not accelerating to that. It is not responding. So that means there is something wrong with your transmission, and that's a sign of transmission slippage. So trying to shift gears on a manual transmission, and it's difficult to shift the gears, so it brings an alarm what's happening with your transmission. Acceleration is delayed. As I mentioned, you're trying to accelerate, it is getting delayed. It's not running to that speed that you were thinking. Higher RPM on your engine, you can see the RPM is higher, but your vehicle is not actually accelerating. Burnt smell, so the transmission oil, or there is something getting wrong in the transmission, there you could get a burnt smell coming from the transmission. Abnormal sound while shifting the gears, because if the gears of the mechanical part inside the transmission has some issues, it will be difficult to shift the gears. So those are some of the signs which shows you that you have a transmission slippage or a transmission issue. What caused the transmission to slip? Low fluid level. So when you service your vehicle regularly from your dealership, that's been looked after, because at regular intervals you take it to the dealership, they look into it, they top up the oil and get things sorted for you. But if you're not servicing your vehicle regularly, or you are servicing by yourself and you miss something and the fluid level goes down, if you have a leak, the fluid level can go down. That can result the transmission slippage. Can cause overheating, because the oil level goes down and overheats your transmission. Not enough hydraulic pressure to engage the gears. So transmission is an enclosed unit. It has all the gears and the oil inside, and it needs a particular amount of oil pressure to engage the gears. And if you're losing the transmission oil, and if the oil level is low, you won't get it. So that rings an alarm bell. The other reason for the transmission to slip is burned fluid, the transmission fluid. When transmission overheats, what happens? There's a burnt smell, and also when you check the oil, you can see it might have turned to black color. And not, if you have seen a black oil or burnt smell, change the oil or get it checked by a authorized mechanic, so he can advise you on repairs before it gets worse and you have to spend more money onto it. The other issue you can notice is clutch problems. Both automatic and manual transmission vehicles have got clutches. You mean when the manual transmission have the normal clutch unit which engages the transmission with the engine, and automatic have clutch plates inside the gearbox. So that's what I'm talking about, the clutch plates for the automatic transmission. And also automatic transmission has got, sometimes if it's a semi-automatic, you have torque converters. So torque converters can get worn out and resulting in the transmission to slip. So that could be other reasons. The next one is worn out gears. So gears can get worn, can cause bumpy shifts. When you're changing the gears, you can feel like a bumpy gear shift, like the vehicle is just jumping from each gear shift. So that shows, oh, there is some issue with my transmission. And all the time, as I mentioned, the gears will wear out slowly. Another cause for transmission slippage will be solenoid problems. So solenoids are electro-hydraulic valves. To control the flow of fluid, the solenoids are used. So solenoids controls the amount of flow of the fluid inside the transmission. Any electronic issues happening to the solenoid can cause wrong amount of fluid being dispensed into the unit, which will directly affect the transmission and cause the transmission to slip. So that's another reason. Another cause for transmission slippage is torque converters. So torque converters change the engine power to torque, and to know more about torque converters, please look into Techtrixinfo. We have videos on torque converters. So if torque converter is getting affected, that's also resulting in the transmission to slip. So these are some of the causes, and we have gone through the science. Now let's cover how to fix transmission slippage by yourself. Yeah, some of the minor things you can avoid, which will help you to avoid transmission slippage. You can fix it by yourself if it's caused by low fluid level or burnt fluid or oil leaks. Low fluid level, you can top up the oil and check with the transmission oil level to see, okay, you have enough oil, then it should be fine. Burned oil, black oil, it's not been serviced for a long period, just get the oil replaced, get the filters replaced, should be fine. If you have problems, you should have to go to a mechanic then. Oil leaks, if it's something you can fix straight away, get it fixed, which will take care of the issues there. But sometimes if it's major, get to a mechanic. How to prevent slipping? You have to do the preventive maintenance. Depending on your car or truck, whatever it is, there will be a recommended preventive maintenance chart or a preventive maintenance service schedule given by your original equipment manufacturer. So follow those checks and make sure that your vehicle is getting serviced. Check fluid leaks, low on oil level or dirty or burnt oil, just check them, get it sorted, you should be fine. But if you have major issues, go to a mechanic. Your vehicle is different, each OEM recommends different type of service maintenance depending on the type of oil you use, synthetic oil or what type of oil you use. The intervals can change depending on the filter changes, depending on your application, depending on the type of vehicle you have. If it's a truck, if it's a machine, or if it's a car, those things can change. So depending on that, look in those manual. And I believe you guys might have got an idea about what transmission slippage is. If you have more questions, please put comments below. I will definitely respond back to your questions there. And please leave a like or dislike, whatever, depending on the video goes. And if you need any particular video to be uploaded from me, please request for that. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day.